Just a block off of Highway 4, a little west of Murphy's, sits the quiet little piece of history known as Douglas Flat. If you didn't know it was there, well, you wouldn't know it was there. But it is, and here we go. This roaring mining camp was established in the early 1850s when the first easy gold was found in the stream beds. Later, more lucrative mines were dug into the hillside. As time went on, Douglas Flat became more agriculture-oriented. The town once reported as roaring was notably later described as dull, but a community had formed and the hard-working citizens, mainly Welsh and Italian background, made their mark on the land. One of the historic buildings we'll be exploring today is actually the community center, where there's info about renting this beautiful old building for functions. Of course, as with other gold rush towns, the community building was used as a school and a church, as well as the community hub.
Sometimes when I'm out and about, I run into something I wasn't quite expecting. Who'd have thunk that I could have run into a place that had an actual old tent site?
The earliest towns of the gold country were actually tent structures, and it's nice to see that represented here, as well as a few old wooden structures.
Sitting here on the steps of the school, and I'm thinking of all the kids that have trudged up sadly to go into class and then run joyously out at the end of the day, up and down these stairs.
Standing on tiptoe, I get to peek inside the well-maintained old building. Every community needs a place to buy supplies, so our next stop is the Italian store. This stone building not only sold goods, but was also a Wells Fargo, complete with a safe and armed guard. Of course, at one time there was other commerce, such as a saloon and a hotel, but sadly they are no longer here.
So is this a full destination? No, of course not. But it is one of those little places when you're between point A and B that you can stop, stretch your legs, get a lay of the land, and really enjoy yourself. Okay, it's story time. When I was a kid, whenever we'd travel, my dad would get us in the car and we'd drive and drive and drive. Totally goal-oriented, no stopping, no seeing along the way. We were going through 4 states at a time. Nope, didn't see any of it, just the highway. So, as I got older and had my own kids, I got to the point where I'd stop all the time because I always wanted to get out, move around, and see things. Well, of course, whatever your parents do, you don't want. So one day I heard my kids in the back seat going, "Shh, there's a museum. Don't let Mom see it." So anyway, I think they were better off for stopping and getting around and getting out and stretching their legs and seeing actually what they were driving through.